the label started as part of the dubstep scene, but the dubstep kind of evolved and spread a lot from 2001 through to, I'd say, like in 2006 it became very big, and it continued to become more and more commercial, eventually getting into the charts and so on. As it evolved, I suppose towards 2008, 2009, I started to lose interest in the scene. So gradually, as I found that music less exciting, Hyperdub has become a label for a range of electronic music and a range of different genres. So I think in maybe 2009, Hyperdub stopped being a dubstep label and became something a bit wider. I've always tried to release music on Hyperdub that is at least sounds new to me. When we started, Hyperdub was kind of dubstep was emerging from London. The music we were releasing was kind of a little bit weird, but definitely the part of that scene. Really, when I make music, I'm just making music for myself. The advantage of running your own label is you don't have to convince anyone to like the music that you produce. I was tired of trying to make other people sign my music, so I just put it out myself. Web magazine started with interviews with UK garage producers who were producing a kind of darker sound, and later evolved into dubstep. So producers like LB, Ted Bias, Horace J, also some kind of jungle producers that I was interested in. The big influence on me, like Dillinger, Lennon B. So there's German electronic music like Jan Jelinek. Some early grime producers like Dizzy Rascal and Wiley, and so on. So the focus of the magazine at the beginning was on the Jamaican influence on electronic music. That's really where the label started musically in 2004, and that was the theme of the web content magazine in 2001. The influence of Jamaican sound system culture on British music was so important for all the music that I played as a DJ. I was really just trying to understand more about this influence on my own DJing. And at the time, from the early 90s to the early 2000s, that was the dominant influence on my music. So the magazine was just an attempt to investigate that. Usually I can tell quite quickly if I want to release a piece of music, because it just gives me, it's a feeling that's hard to describe. There needs to be some element of shock with the new to me. In other words, either I haven't heard something like this before, or we haven't released something like this before, and not be too close to anything we've released before. I think the part of the fun of the label now is connecting together types of music that people might not expect to be together on the same label. But the label seems to want to keep expanding out, getting broader and broader. That's